Hello and welcome to Tarot from the Crypt. I am Lotus Godsage. We are in the August launching of 2020, and today we are about to get into a Gemini love reading. Gemini, this will be a love reading for you, and we will see what Tarot has to offer you directly as it pertains to your love life. Air sign Gemini, you start us off. I am a fellow air sign Libra, so let's see what's in the air, Gemini. To start, we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, followed by the Knight of Swords upright. Next, we have the Two of Wands in reverse, followed by the Ace of Wands upright. So, Gemini here, I'm feeling that you guys may be reaping the benefit of some sort of imbalance in your love life in a way that allows you to move swiftly in fixing something or cutting something out. To start with the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles being about balance and fair division and divvying out things in a way that's equal. It is often good to know that the pentacles are split up here through a couple sources. I mean, you wouldn't need to have equal balance if there wasn't, I want to say many hands at play, but many plates to put weight on to even out on the scales. Some of you guys are working with a single beam scale, some of you guys are working with a double beam scale, and some of you guys are on a, a triple plated scale. And you are seeking balance across all plates. But I see here with this Knight of Wands, some of you guys are just going to have to cut it out and stop serving so many sides here as it pertains to your love life, Gemini. Following this Knight of Swords who's rushing ahead with his sword, actually ahead of him, not even in hand. It's almost as if it's mounted to his horse in a very horn-like fashion. He's not even worried about handling the sword. He's worried about driving the sword into wherever he's trying to get it. So, as we go here with this knight rushing ahead to this Two of Wands, two is also being about balance, but more so being about choice. Coming off having to take a certain action as it relates to a beginning. You have a choice related to that certain action that you're taking as to how to move forward in your love life here. But with this Two of Wands in reverse, I see that some of you guys might be choosing to start over with the cutoff. Some of you guys might choose to run away bride with the party that gets cut off, that wasn't, rightfully the original one in the matter, so to say. But Gemini, with this Ace of Wands here, if you do choose that route, it seems that Tarot is telling you you will have the opportunity to make a great start, but that's kind of common with all starts. So don't look at that as saying, it might be rightfully right to do so. It's just saying that, hey, if you do that, there is a clean slate that comes up. If that is what some of you Geminis are out there looking for, a clean slate with this balancement. Or some of you guys may be looking to looking to balance your parties and your love life as withdrawing into yourself and saying as okay, you stick around, you serve me, but I'm gonna assume a position to where I want the flow to be inward instead of outward, and I think you might let that clear the plate for you, let that air and dust off the space for you here, Gemini. But we have 6 over here and 1 and 2, 3 over here. We move forward to half of what was before, half the load with these pentacles, half the physical load. So yeah, some of you guys might be choosing to take the lighter road and the lighter load with you. So let's go down to the second level, Gemini, to see if we can tighten this up. We have the Death card coming across the 6 of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Sorry, the Knight of Swords. And going across that Knight of Swords, we have the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Chalices, with the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords and the 2 of Wands. And across the 2 of Wands and the Ace of Wands, we have the Queen of Swords. All of these figures looking forward to this queen, with a very nice backside here. But this hawk, which is a very royal creature, is above this queen's sword. Her tool for clarity, that hawk's tool for creation. Your tool for clarity might actually be your tool for creation. Some of you guys out there, Geminis, might be a little sharper than most, a little more cutthroat than most. But here with this Death card across this 6 of Pentacles and this Knight of Swords, where we're talking about wanting balance here and maybe cutting something out as we rush forward. This Death card here says that yes, there is a very impactful change coming here. So that change, as I was saying, as you guys might be choosing to go away with the lighter load or the newer option with this movement here, that with that choice, and that clean slate, not only is it an option that's neutral, which has more potential for positivity, with this 10 of Cups here, this 10 of Chalices, I see that it might be the healthy option for some of you guys here. This cutting off and going with this newer option might actually be the happy ending, the best thing to upright those of you who identify with the feminine energy, but most so who identify with a feminine energy that's masculine and firm and straight to the point. Those of you who identify with that, if it resonates with you, then yes, this new beginning might not more so, well, yes, more so than might, as the tarot seems to suggest, be the best option for you here. If you're looking to go, all signs point to moving your derriere forward. But let's go down here to a lower level, Gemini, and see what the Wildwood deck has to say. I hate to encourage you guys to part, but sometimes parting is such sweeter sorrow that makes some delicious ass lemonade. Let Beyonce tell it, from the way her grandmother told her to make it. Some of you guys with these cups might be some pitchers. Go ahead and make lemonade out of the lemons that you are given. You already have the sword to slice them open. But we have the Wheel in reverse, followed by the Queen of Bows or the Queen of Wands in reverse. So those of you guys who might be choosing to stay, just know that tarot also suggests that yes, you will still stay a queen on your Ace of Wands here, this Queen of Wands. and rightfully so. But it will be uneasy for you. The movement will be uneasy. This wheel here in reverse, not necessarily the mechanism of movement, but the momentum of movement itself. You know, that force that's pushing. It's this loom here is trying to stitch for you a new wardrobe in fate and a new wardrobe in love. You know, some of you guys might be having the chance to be adorned with a more physically abundant love life as far as how you're spoiled. And it might be what's making you uneasy about making that choice to move. Because you see it not as moving for love, but moving for the material aspects of love. But if that is the case, you know, please, with all these powerful queen energies and this choice here, and these cards about new beginnings and being able to see happiness and knowing how to balance your six of pentacles about balance on top of your death card with your balance, where you are here trying to weigh your heart against that feather. You know, this is a feather of truth, and this is you over here trying to weigh yourself against the truth of what love is to you, Gemini. And as it's often recited, and rightfully so, to thine own self be true. You know, no matter what that is, even if that is just allowing someone, you know, to go on and do what they want to do, even if what you want to do is more social and more open and adventurous. You know, you might not be looking to be tied down right now with all this powerful queen energy. You might want to have that big wheel keep on turning. And if that's the case, then primary keep on burning. But we will go to the crypt deck here to close up your reading, Gemini. This August 2020 launching, that we are coming to a null point in. And in that null nexus, we will have a pure moment of neutrality before we begin the landing of August and go back down. So in that brief moment of weightlessness, close your eyes and enjoy, Gemini. Because the whole world loves it when you don't get down. And they love it when you sing that sound. That sound so sad. Wah, wah. Wah, 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 wah. We have the Tower card upright in the middle of your love reading, Gemini. I told you. But the beautiful thing about the Tower card, although there's death and destruction with death in your reading, and with the Tower card coming about, it's not a death of a life form. I think it's a death of a situation or death of a confinement. Because yes, although he is falling, look at him closely. His hand is perched on that wall, and he is actually teetering upside down, you know, playfully on a handstand, on a one-handed handstand. Geminis, you are some freaky, flexible mother effers out here. You are in this destruction on your one-handed handstand, blending into the chaos like, oh, woe is me, and I am a part of this destruction. But I see you, Gemini. You just trying to exit without too much attention over here on this balancing act with its balance down to the bottom. You are balancing some shit out down to your core, Gemini. You go, Gemini. Whether it's go big girl, what you gonna do, or whether it's what are celebratory male songs. I'm sure it'll come later once the cameras stop rolling. But whatever song out there about men having a good time, not not nothing but the dog in me, but with all this tower and death, it might be nothing but the dog in you, Gemini, that's just pretending like you're in the dog days of summer with everyone else. And really, you out here with your tongue out panting because you got your eyes on a nice little prize. But Gemini, this concludes your August 2020 launching love reading. It has been the the most fun in the love readings that I've had so far. I'll let you know if someone tops you, Gemini, but so far you are kicking some butts here. But let's go to your rune addition to your reading. I will drop the rune and it will roll. It might. I just saw that happen when I was practicing one time, just right before I recorded, where it stayed on top. But I was gonna think about how to incorporate that into it as well. But the objective is to drop it, and we'll see how it rolls, to see how your love life is gonna roll along here. But without further ado, you didn't necessarily roll, in a cartwheel that was all control. I saw a little side movement. You kind of rolled on the side, but when you landed definitely on your feet here. Uh, Gemini also falling on this Knight of Swords. So yeah, like I said, Gemini. Um, I see you out there. I see you. I see you pimping. I see you pimping. Don't hurt nobody. This has been Tarot from the Crib. I am Lotus God Sage. Wishing you guys much peace and love, but you might have enough of it going on already, Gemini. So take care. Yeah, I'm old. Peace out.